Situated in the mouth of the Swan River, just 19 kilometres down from Perth, Freo has been described as one of the best preserved 19th century seaports. Established in 1829, it was a port in the Swan River colony. Fremantle has been part of WA's early history. And what a mix Fremantle is. From the bustling port with its never-ending rows of container ships to little side alleys and corner shops and antique stores, very impressive weekend markets with live entertainment, very nice restaurants and boutique pubs, all blending it together for that bohemian lifestyle that is Fremantle.
Fremantle is highly multicultural, and that's reflected in many of the houses. A combination of traditional continental European design and modern Australia.
So we thought we'd come and ask a Fremantle boy. You can't get more local Fremantle boy than Xavier Teague. But first question, Xavier, Fremantle or Fremantle?
Fremantle.
Fremantle. All right, good. Now you grew up here, you were born here, raised here?
Yeah, I was actually born in Cottesloe but lived in East Fremantle early in the day in Hubble Street, just over in the Plympton ward. Then followed over to the other side of Fremantle to Hamilton Hill, which back then had a bit more land to offer for the same sort of pricing in East Fremantle.
And what's it about Freo that people love? Is it the restaurants, the harbour, the nightclubs, the cafe strip, the markets, all of that, or?
I would say all of that put in one. I've lived on the other side of the country and I keep coming back to Fremantle. It's one of those places that draws you back.
Yeah. And the footy, you're a bit of a footy player yourself.
Footy is one of the #1 reasons I came back. With both East Fremantle and South Fremantle, the true derbies that are played, I believe. You've got the West Coast and Fremantle derbies, which they basically copied us. But this weekend's going to have the Foundation Day Derby, and you'll notice a lot of the die-hard Fremantle fans are originally from East Fremantle and South Fremantle.
And which side are you falling on?
Well, I played all my league football at South Fremantle, but as a young kid followed East Fremantle, being a young East Fremantle boy. And I also now coach the Colts at East Fremantle, so my allegiance is with East Fremantle.
Over 40% of dwellings are rentals, and only 64% of the population was actually born in Australia. This makes it a highly sought-after area for those that love that cosmopolitan lifestyle. According to recent stats, the median price of property in Fremantle is just over $730,000, but it was over $800,000 at its peak in December 2007.
So that was Fremantle, and this is Teletubby Hill. And so, children, here's the end of another aussiehome.com TV show. I'd like to thank William Porteous, Anne and Rob from Rewa, Phil Knight, and of course, the beautiful suburb of Fremantle. Till next time, check your next property on aussiehome.com.
Don't go anywhere. Stick around after the credits for the outtakes.
In Freo you have the bustling port with its seeming never-ending rows of planes that are friggin' coming over. But before that, we're going to talk with Harry Boson from Mortgage Perth. He's going to tell you how to cut your pork in half, which, if it's getting too long, is probably a good idea. I mean, I have that problem myself.
Outtake.